boys, we are back. Get some Gwent. And we'll do some Fallout 3 here. A game we started a couple days ago. I feel like streaming Total War this hour. Hey Karunga, you still here? No, I just remember something, Karunga. About 3 years ago, in a few months, played Fallout 4. And I think you have still a man a month from that time. You never you never used it. I'm just checking if you know. No pressure, no pressure. Just you know, just reminder. You can save it for as long as you want. So, what's the plan right now? I'm trying to get to the museum so I can do the armor quest to unlock the unique Chinese rifle. A little bit side stuff. Other than that, we'll be back on track for the main quest. Level 9 holding a minigun. You wanna see something else, Green Wisp? You know, just Fallout 3 stuff. And people complain in Fallout 4, why do I get power armor on the first quest? Never really played Fallout 3, these guys. You can literally have power armor here within like an hour and a half of the game. Same like in Fallout 4. It was always the same shit with Bethesda. Those pretty good hits. Why not get the healing item? We do have a lot of armor. I did get Scrounger, but we didn't get the right armor. But balance in Bethesda game is real shit. You know, that's why I have the mods to polish this for the longer game, right? I just hope one day they're gonna realize this and start making the whole game around it. I feel like if Fallout 4 Survival was made on the core of the base game and not as a half-ass follow-up, we'd have had a much better balance in Fallout 4. I don't understand why they do things like, you know, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100% damage. Just think about in Fallout 4, how the damage is dealt on Survival. Even if they just put 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%, 25% would be noticeable. They just all do some kind of breaking imbalance shit like they never will play the game. Or any game that involves numbers. I feel like if you specialize with guns or with rifles, the first perk should be like 10% damage, and then after that 5% more damage. Even better, considering it's an immersive role-playing game, it should just tell you that your damage with guns is increased. And then the follow-up should be slightly increased. You know, I'd like to see all these numbers in strategy game. In an RPG game, I don't want to see plus 5% on my perk or character. You know? I want to see, you know, a little bit more immersive way to do things. Yeah, Schmeggins, late night bad decisions? Yeah, kinda. Some people definitely want to see more Fallout 3. I want to play a little bit more, but, you know, I'm kind of like ruining my nostalgia by doing the main quest, because I have to tell you, it's aged badly, from my experience. All this stuff we play here is just all done better in Fallout New Vegas, really. This is just different setting here. Unless you like go around the mods, you feel like it's you're behind. Just give me guys 2 minutes. Yeah, you know, Rubio, of course, it's just a preference, you know, from person to person. But the fact the mods have expanded the settlement system and crafting, it makes me sick, because I hate that part of the Fallout 4. It's just tainted the whole game for me. I tried. Mixed feelings. I've tried a few times with the various overhauls for this game. So I had amazing fun with some overhauls of Fallout 3. I played this game fully modded before a couple of times when it worked. And always, fucking always, 20, 25, 30 hours later, the game just breaks. And it's related with some mod crashing. Or could be also, you know, a hardcore thing in the game that can never be fixed. So, can't be bothered really. It works for a while and then it just breaks. What is that gun? Sounds like a 32. How does 32 that? Are you guys seeing this shit? A 32 is doing this much damage to power armor? This game is a dog shit balance, man. This is not even very hard. This is hard. Read that as unrealistic. Like very hard would be stupid and unrealistic. You guys see that shit? Holy fuck, this shit is broken. How does a 32 look at this. 32 pistol has 3 damage. 3 damage, okay. Let's go see my health. 280 health. I got shot twice by a 32 and taken 49 damage in Enclave power armor by one of the worst weapons in the game. I don't think these numbers mean anything for the NPCs. While in Fallout New Vegas it means everything. Too much Fallout New Vegas just ruins Fallout 3 really. It's just what happens over the years with all these games. Something just better comes, more shiny, better mechanics, better polish, balance, and old stuff just poop. This is one of the worst items in the game, damage-wise. Look at this, fully repaired. It has 4 damage with 32 small guns. Let's say best case scenario goes to like 6 damage on max guns, and I taken 49 damage. Look at this. "32 bullets of the most technologically advanced power armor in the world. And we are playing on hard. What is the difficulty in this game? Don't even read this as difficult, just read as bullshit. So, on normal, you do 100% damage, you take 100% damage. On hard, you do 75% damage and you take 150% damage. How does that gun do that much damage? It makes no sense. At least this shit makes sense in Fallout New Vegas. Everything is in player favor. Player health, player damage, carrying capacity. So if you play on normal, the game is just stupid easy. If you play on hard, all it becomes unrealistic. They fixed this by adding survival difficulty in Fallout 4. High damage taken, high damage dealt. And then the carrying capacity and everything else makes sense. Literally, if you put this on very hard, it's just stupid unrealistic. What's worse, which I think is even worse that comes with this, by increasing difficulty, you get more experience in combat. I feel like this was just last second thought here. It's like in Fallout New Vegas, armor feels like armor, especially the high-end one. There's damage threshold, damage resistance, there is DPS, and then there is damage, damage. What is it? The lazy ass system here. And we would have never even complained about this shit if the Fallout New Vegas didn't get released. And Fallout New Vegas have pretty much done what some of the mods were already doing at the time in Fallout 3. Because I remember. Yes, it is true, Archmagnets, but it's much more realistic than on very hard. Hey, Clement, good morning. I was comparing it to very hard, Archmagnets. You do higher damage and you take higher damage. But it's also comparable to normal, I guess. There is adrenaline in the game that also exists, right? So I was looking for the Museum of History. I had a bug happen earlier, Rubio, here. I shot over 40 bullets from the minigun into the Raider's head, and the Raider was still alive. So at times you think about, why do these high powered weapons with a shit ton of ammo do so little damage? What's then the purpose of having a super heavy weapon that is just not effective to fire? You would think that a minigun would outperform 3 assault rifles. Yeah, 32. But I understand what are the effective weapons in this game, Archmagnets. The ones that lose less ammo and do a lot of damage, but you know, I kind of want to, you know, justify the existence of big guns, you know? It is so disappointing in Fallout 3 with the big guns and explosives. Can be all about that hunting rifle, you know?
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
What was that? 54 bullets? You know what Fallout 3 to me feels like after all these years, after Fallout New Vegas? It feels like we are playing Rome 2 here, when Warhammer 2 exists. We get a different setting, but a shittier game. So you want to enjoy this setting, but the game is not as good. Okay, we arrived where we plan to arrive. There's a minigun there. We should go get that minigun. This is a combat zone. How much medics do we have? Medics, 3 medics, huh? It looks like a brute. Two miniguns. That looks like a master. It's actually a brute as well. I wish my minigun would do that much damage. The brutes are a little bit tougher. How crits work in this game? Very similar how it works in Fallout New Vegas. Automatic weapons just suck with crits. Our big gun skill is 25, but this weapon should still do way better in my opinion. Doesn't matter what your skill with weapons is in Fallout New Vegas. You get a minigun, it will shred things. The only downside will be if you had the bullets or not. Get miniguns for repair. There's still modifiers to damage, which help a lot. But the base weapon matters more. Okay, let's get a museum and then we'll visit the stores to get some more extra stuff. We're gonna need some drugs. And we're gonna need some more ammo. It's just ridiculous how the amount of damage they do compared to what I do with the same weapons. This is off in this game. They have almost like a massive bonus to flood damage, not just the modifier from difficulty. Let me just disable the mouse on the second screen. I'm running out of steam packs. Where did bus move? Bug with the engine now. It's the bloody mess. It's a perk which causes these body explosions. I don't remember that place looking like that. It must be something else. I think this is where our game started breaking last time. National Archives. Yes, little player. Thank you for your support.
You see that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
This is really a war zone. And this is where it is. Enemies nearby. I think I hate the most in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas is the respawn timers. They just totally break the game for me. Parabytes does this much better in their games. Amongst the most of the else in the game. I'd kill myself here. Those mines actually do massive damage. I think Radiant Quest was some of the worst thing they added to the Bethesda games since Skyrim. I like how the Piranha Bytes does the open worlds. They create a game and then as the game progresses it has like different chapters of the map. So like chapter 1 of the map is you know, things you encountered first time. This shit will never respawn. And then when the game progresses to chapter 2, some new things can appear on the map. And not just response to the same old shit, the lazy Bethesda style. The worlds are also handcrafted. This is not the place I was looking for. This is the underworld. I'm looking for a Museum of Technology, I guess. $16 bullets, no damage, huh? He's hitting me with a sledgehammer, look at this. Look at the damage. It's still the same damage as that guy that was hitting me with a 32. That bitch didn't want to help. Where's the Museum of Technology here? This is what happens when you don't get the quest from Tree Dog and then you get stuck looking for it where it's supposed to be. Was the Underworld Archives, Underworld, whatever it's called, the Undercity. Don't worry me, I'm just some random guy walking around Enclave armor. Gotta be on the other side then. I'll put those 62 experience towards big guns or small guns. I think I saw it on the other side there. I feel like the issue with the minigun in this game is the frames that happen with the minigun. So you start firing and like every second or third bullet registers. If somebody would look into it, probably would have found the cause, but it almost looks like it's bugged. It's only every second, third bullet registers damage. It's bugged with the engine. Because you've seen that fire there, that shit makes no sense. Yeah, there it is. So I would guess every second or third bullet there registers, and the other just that nothing happens. I remember back in the day when I played this game, minigun was causing serious lag. How would this weapon be nerfed? It's heavy, it requires a ridiculous amount of bullets. And this is pretty much a classic weapon for the big guns. If anything, it should be OP. Just because how many bullets you need to use it to use it. There's a hidden quest in this place. Hey there, Jigs, I finally found a good place to ditch your share of the loot. It was hell getting here, but I made it. I left the usual breadcrumbs all over some of the info terminals in this place. The computer security was a joke. Play the sequence and you are home free, but make any mistakes and the system will lock you out. Meet up in the usual spot later. Good luck, Prime. I mean, we don't have to even discuss these things. You guys seen a 32 damage on power armor. So something is off with this game. Either the core is rotten without the overhaul. Two shots from a 32 does 40 damage on power armor. That just broken level shit. Don't get me started on the durability of the items. We found one of the terminals here. We're kind of running out of resources here. Stealth boy here. The sound when you're jumping in power armor sounds like me jumping in my pajamas. Yeah, I'm here to do the unmarked quest for the unique Chinese rifle. Because the damage is atrocious on these things. Nothing on these two. More stealth boys.
Welcomes you to our new line of subterranean vaults featuring our patented Triple S technology. Triple S technology is Vault-Tech's convergence of the three most important parts of apocalyptic endurance: safety, survivability, and sanitation. Quiet, no doors to withstand. Being underground, cuts you down. Smile. Our Simusun lighting mimics the feeling of being outside with only a fraction of the sunburn potential. The living sections make use of our revolutionary floor suck auto cleaner system for those darned messy kids. Never sweep again. Moms will love how our Culinator 3000 kitchen system makes cooking a breeze. I can smell the muffins baking now. Bored? Don't be. Step into our Entertainatron room and watch the latest holotapes, or perhaps listen to a symphony. Another Vault-Tech innovation. Concerns about security? Our Eye on You cameras enable the Vault's leader to watch your every move. You'll never be alone again.
All this whole stuff sounds terrifying when you go to this area.
If the unlikely event arrives that the planet is laid to waste, you'll feel happy knowing your family will be safe in a Vault-Tech vault. We hope you've enjoyed our tour today. If you have any further questions, please take a brochure from our helpful Vault-Tech guides.
Maybe the second one is here. Was the zero? We have to activate them in order, right? 02. What was that one? 3 zeros? Maybe this one is not in the right order. I don't even remember this. I just know that there are terminals here. Sequence locked.
You're here! You're here! Stop hiding!
I can't really look. Reload, there's not enough ammo left. That one was first. This one here. Sequence locked. What the fuck is up with this? Is this like you have only one chance for this? So you get one try here. Yeah, I forgot about this. Ah, fuck this, I don't really care. I'll just do the things the hard way, I guess. I just forgot what it was about. I remember now it's about prime numbers. According to the wiki, you have one chance for this quest and it's done. I didn't make a quick save. So you're supposed to click on 0 and then activate 1. I remember this now. I remember it was something with the numbers, I just didn't remember you can get locked out. That doesn't matter. Well, let's just continue with other stuff. Like I said, it's been a while. It's an unmarked quest, Rubio, and you have one chance at it. The game doesn't really explain you that much. But, you know, it's a scum save game with F5, so you can figure it out, you know, with mistakes. I just didn't make a quick save. Let's go to Rivet City. What time is it? Late? Just wait here.
Morning.
Welcome to Flack and Decided to check out the shop, eh? If you want any of this shit, just holler.
Let's see, have here. The Chinese assault rifles, they get good durability. We can repair. Right now it's pretty much the main weapon we can use.
Another satisfied customer. If you need more ammo, this is where to get it.
There's the drugs here.
Let me or a
Here.
security officer know if you see.
This is a quick fix. I mean, that's the name of our shop. Polly and mine, that is. My name is Cindy. Cindy Cantelli.
Damn, you sound like you've been sampling your own stuff. So, this is bugged. I think this is supposed to be a comment on the second person, not this person.
No, no, no. I would never do that. Polly does. Sample it, I mean. He's my deadbeat husband.
Her husband's an addict.
He's hopeless. I have to keep him away from the shop, or he'll rob us blind. One of these days, he's going to end up dead.
Let's see what
We've
she
got all
has.
kinds of chems.
Give me those Menexes. Psycho. Yeah, that's a good shit. 12 steam packs. Hit me up. Care about this ammo. This ammo could be useful later if you run out of other shit. We'll keep those. This is just so bad, I don't even want to have it in my inventory.
A pleasure doing business with
Sorry
you.
me to leave, Cindy.
I'm sure you'll be back soon.
Anything out of the ordinary.
Have a seat anywhere. Someone will be with you in a minute.
I'll be right with you. What do you want?
Where's your family?
My mom is probably drunk, and my dad's dead. Is that good enough for you, asshole?
What the hell is up wrong with that kid?
Better not try that again.
I opened fire. I opened fire in the marketplace. I opened fire in the marketplace. Shot 24 bullets into 2 people, and they're like, I'm stop shooting. I shoot my weapon. That's it. They'll go back to their business.
Yeah, that was bad.
The guards don't give a shit.
What's your problem, Wadey?
Child at heart, we gave the perk. Bet you aren't afraid of anything. Would you steal some ammo for me?
Of course I'm not afraid. I'll take it and he'll never know. I'll have it by tomorrow.
You can use Child at heart to get this kid to steal things for you. Do you know anything about David City? How they made it? Anything?
It's a boat. A really big boat.
Get around instead of trouble, James.
Whatever.
Oh man.
Morning. Yeah? What do you want?
This is his mother. Don't have to be such a bitch.
Oh, really? My husband ran off and got himself killed and left me to raise his little brat. So don't you tell me how I should or shouldn't be.
What happened there? Why are you limping?
I need a drink.
I'm going to pay.
Welcome to Gary's Galley. Can I take your order?
Jesus! I shot her like a couple of times and it's like, yeah. Holy fuck, man. Why is James Hargrave such a brat?
James's mom, Tammy, is a real bitch. She treats him like crap. I think it's because she drinks too much.
Do the men in this ship give you much trouble?
You mean like hitting on me? No. Most of them are polite. Even the ones like Diego that I'd want to flirt with seem to ignore me.
Mm-hmm. Better get going, Angela.
Thank you for coming to Gary's Galley.
Hey, with CJ. Hey.
Hey.
Yo, this ship has not aged well, guys. It's like hilariously bad.
Any trouble in this area?
Don't mind me.
He was an escaped slave.
Any trouble in this area?
10 mil guns,
Hey
huh?
there.
Pretty good weapon full of New Vegas, not really nothing special here.
Hey there.
Looks like somebody's hostile. They didn't ditch it, Dutch Magnets. They it's 10mm base, which you can just upgrade into SMG. They made everything to crafting, pretty much the whole system. You could create an automatic 10mm, and that's pretty much SMG, right? Hey Howick, yeah, I'm not really bothering. What the? Why is there red here?
Sir, yes, sir. Private Jones reporting.
Private, there's a security emergency on the flight deck.
Sir, this slag heap appreciates the intel. Moving to secure the flight deck, sir.
Sir? Yeah. Very hard door. We don't have the lockpicking for this. The Chinese assault rifle here though. Bro. Where is 3 out of 5 from? We got white. Security log. Mild noise. Power section, yeah. Flight deck still broken. Rock is got in the fire. That's sister character. If that happens again, we have to kick sister off the ship. Is it slave hunter?
Did you hear the Enclave attack Project Purity? They've taken over the memorial.
Oh my god. Did anyone...
Haven't run into you before. You probably wouldn't remember me anyway. I'm Mr. Lopez.
Why wouldn't I remember you?
Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry, it won't be a problem for much longer.
Couldn't save your family, can't kill yourself, you're fucking pathetic.
You're right. I've failed everyone, even my family. Someday, maybe I'll...
Any trouble in this area?
No trouble here. Okay, let's the Citadel, Greenwich. Check the Temple Tower. Sells medic stuff here, I don't remember.
You having trouble with those ghouls?
How to see it? What's that? 2 keys of hate. Trade.
I guess we could do it. Thanks.
So he has had the steam packs.
It's dark in those tunnels. Shoot first and ask questions later.
Chinese rifles do have better damage, but the durability is worse. Where were we? Continue with the main quest at this point, right? We can just go on from here. Failed to get the gun from the unique one. It's the guts. I should get some plasma weapons. I think this is where we can enter this place. Something familiar, guys. This is also continuing Fallout 4. Let's see, it's done by the same people. Those relay towers with radios running. I liked the relay towers of World 4. Environment telling the story is still better than those shite quests they wrote, which bug half the time. How far is even this to the north? This part of the map has always been like a little bit interesting. This is H. Bailey though. Why is that human mutants killing all these cows? Got what, 730 bullets for assault rifles. Minigun is at 600 nearly again. There's a backdoor access to one of the vaults. The lamplight. We're just sticking to the main quest. Enough of random stuff for the last 2 playthroughs. Mangoland.
Hold it right there, lady. Don't take another step or we'll blow your fucking head off.
Look at his name. Mayor McCready. You're kidding me, right?
I ain't kidding. You're not supposed to be here, so you better leave.
Who are you?
I'm McCready. I run Little Lamplight because they made me the mayor, and I don't like strangers or mungos.
Can I come in?
Hell no! No mungos allowed!
You know what? Your face looks like my butt.
Oh yeah? You must like having such a good-looking butt.
Who writes this shit, man? Who writes this shit here? It's... I'm gonna go get some air, guys. Stretch my legs. Okay. It's like, what the fuck is this even mean? Child at heart with a button, now this comment back and now this follow-up. And this talking with a kid as well. Well, at least it doesn't smell as bad as you do, so this is like a bad thing to say. Bet you like to look at butts, don't you?
You're alright for a Mungo. You know that?
What the fuck is
Why don't
this?
you come in? I think we can trust you.
Totally forgot how bad this dialogue was. Holy fuck, this is bad. You guys just see what just happened here? Dumb stuff.
Happy birthday, Sticky. Sorry I missed your party.
Yeah, me too. Sorry.
There's nothing happy about it. This is the worst day of my life.
It's time to go.
You know the rules.
The rules are stupid.
You're a Mungo now. You gotta leave.
Maybe I can stay just a little longer?
Bye, Sticky.
Yeah. Bye, Sticky. Don't just stand there.
So, sis,
Get out of
crack
here
anybody
already.
up today?
Not if I could help it. Made any good trades today?
Nah. Zip kept asking if I had any Nuka-Cola hidden anywhere, so I told him I kept a 6-pack.
Look, I don't just let any bitch into my town, and I'm taking a risk making an exception for you. So you're welcome in my town, at least until you start screwing up. Once that bullshit starts, you're out on your own again.
Fucking hell, man, this is so horrible. This is hilariously bad and cringe at the same time. This writing here. Holy fuck, this is so bad. I forgot how bad this was, guys. I think I've done this quest last time, gotta been 10 years ago. Holy fuck, man. So cringe. Sure, if you got the adult-sized stones to stop me.
Just give it a shot, Mungo. You'll see plenty of my adult-sized stones when I'm pissing on your grave.
This is hurting my soul. This is hurting my soul. How bad it is. Holy fuck, it's so bad. It's so bad. How to keep this place organized?
Organized? Have you walked around this place? It's pure anarchy. And I wouldn't have it any other fucking way. We can't all stay here forever, so we've all got to leave eventually. And there's not much to look forward to out there. So we have a good time while we're here. And the occasional ruthless little bastard like me make sure it doesn't fall apart for the other kids.
How did you get to be in charge of this place?
It's not that complex. Any kid can say they want to be mayor here. It's just that most don't want to bother with the responsibility of leading. Most of the time, they last until the kids get tired of them. Then they get kicked out on their ass by the new mayor. One only lasted 5 minutes. Of course, I've kept this place going strong for 3 years. To most kids, that makes me mayor for fucking life. Fine by me, I say.
You said everyone has to leave eventually?
People change when they grow up, and we don't trust Mungos living down here. So we leave for a place called Big Town before we get too old. At least that's the line Joseph teaches. But really, we simply don't have enough space or food for everyone to stay here forever. So, I've got to exile some to avoid ruining the whole town. It's a fucking hard, brutal choice to make, but that's the way we stay alive.
That's all I need to know for now.
About time.
Can you give me some directions?
What do I look like, your tour guide?
I really need to get into Vault 87, you know the way?
You don't want to go there. That's where the monsters are. We got pretty good at keeping them out. Probably better than you could do.
Monsters? What monsters?
The big ones. You know, the ones that sort of look like people, except they're all wrong.
Ghouls? Why, so you know the way down to get there?
Yeah, I do. It's through Murder Path. Not a real safe way to go, but it's the only door that works.
That's the only way?
It's the only way that works, yeah. The other door hasn't worked since before I was here. Computer's busted and not even Joseph can make it work.
Where can I find Joseph?
I'm the mayor, not a babysitter, Mungo. Beats me. Maybe he's back there by the door. Fuck if I know.
I want to use murder pass to reach level 87.
You sure about that? It's scary in there. Even I don't like going in there, and I'm really brave.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, if you say so. Come on, let's get the gate open for you, Mungo.
Hidden near a magic rock. He'll be busy for weeks, see?
That's hysterical. The Zip was running around, checking out. New in town, huh? Well, if McCready let you in, that's a good sign. I'm Knock Knock, and I take care of keeping the peace down here. Or at least the morale. So who are you? You going to cause any trouble?
I am from above, so stay out of my way, kid.
Being a jerk about it isn't necessary. In fact, if you've got any interesting stories from up there and you're looking to tell them, let me know. I'm Knock Knock, and I keep people's spirits up down here. If you want to trade jokes, just knock knock on my door.
So, you said you're in charge of morale. What does that mean? I'm even afraid to raise this shit. Just leave this place.
Later.
Hey!
This is quite a big place.
Okay, so you get in, but I got my eye on you. You don't make any trouble in here, got it? I ain't having no shit butts making trouble.
I'm not planning on starting any trouble.
Good. Better stay that way, Mungo.
Sit down, McCready.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Who's this?
Hey, new kid. I don't know if anyone told you yet, but let me set the record straight. I'm Princess. When you're around me, I'm in charge. You shut up and do what I say, because I'm boss around here. That clear? Now, who are you?
We have two options with Childhood Heart here. That's a perk to deal with children. Did you try to give me orders? That's cute, little princess.
Oh, you'll listen to me. Otherwise, I'll have my good pal RJ kick you out of the town. Or better yet, lock you in the vault. So don't push me, new meat. Just nod and move on, and I think we'll get along just fine.
Who wrote this shit, man? What's it like guarding the back gate?
It's so dull. Practically nothing ever tries to come through the back gate anymore, so I never get to shoot anyone. I wish I was at the front gate, but RJ specifically put me back here. Up front, at least there's a chance I can shoot some unwanted visitors. Which could have included you, Mungo.
Why'd you have to shoot me? Shooting me at me would have been a big mistake, kid.
Oh, really? That's a cute little imagination you've got. But if you want to play make-believe, maybe you should do it with the younger brats.
How did someone like you get a nickname like Princess?
I don't need to explain myself to you, Mungo. Shut up and get lost. In fact, don't you ever bother me about something as stupid as nicknames again.
I'm leaving and get back to guarding.
Well, thank goodness you gave me permission, jerk.
Fucking game. Murder pass, huh? So I'm guessing I'm gonna have ghouls here. I don't even remember. They're actually super mutants, not ghouls. bunch of frag grenades, huh? Well, the scavenger does deliver extra stuff. Look at the right ammo here. Good morning, Mike. You guys notice the durability of the weapon, the bottom right CND condition? When you're firing this weapon, the bar is actually depleting. You can actually see it move. I was thinking I was a bed there so I could heal, so then I had to use steam packs. More, a lot of mutants there. Mutants leaving this place. What do they eat? These do. Needs. Ooh. This thing has ridiculous damage reduction health. Damage is so shit though. And if this was in Fallout New Vegas, you'd be half dead already. Why do they have so much toughness? I don't get it. It's also like it's something messed up. They like do no damage while the toughness is of unreal. The master was guarding this pass. Master is after brute, I think. I can't open this one. Why is it so? Lockpick is 23. I sold my mentats. So what do we lose? Perception. We lose perception. And psych withdrawal. Guess we just use more psycho. This could be useful ammo here. You guys seen the delay between the explosion? Holy shit, I thought I was dead. Any crashes though? It's ridiculous. It's like the game is stopped crashing in the last update. I haven't had a single crash. We had probably 3 crashes by now on the GOG version. Oh, the last one didn't even work on Steam. $800 experience. Intervals 87. Just get big guns and small guns. This is where we did all damage right now. There's a finesse for critical. Critical is pretty bad with automatic weapons. So double what we have right now. Volt 87 now. Looks like mutants live here. I mean, thinking about it, the Rubio, the Fallout 3 version of the game on Steam was giving bad name, not only to Bethesda, but also to Microsoft. Because the, you know, newer Windows kind of messed up the game, right? And now Microsoft and Bethesda are now together, so they had to fix it, right? It was only natural. You know what's funny? People are still complaining it doesn't work. It's really embarrassing they took this whole time to fix this. Really embarrassing.
I'll try and hide from this.
least they fixed one issue with the game. Wonder if they've done anything with the second issue in the game. You know, the longer you play, the more broken game gets. It's been a thing in Fall 3. Finesse is double the damage from you can see it. Yes, notice the difference now? So I get 5 luck, and now with Finesse got like 10, double luck. So like we're getting twice as many crits with the automatic weapon. The automatic weapon crits are nothing special, but if you don't have it, it can't get any real damage. You notice how the damage is all the different with Finesse. You do have Bloody Mess as well. Finesse, I guess it's a good multiplier for VOTS. I think I tried to drop a grenade, but he couldn't. You see this difference in damage? Should've gone to Finesse earlier. It's probably worth more than any extra bullets. What does the wiki even say how the crit works with automatic weapons in Fallout 3? Let's just investigate for a second. Because the game just tells you shit about this. This wiki has some information. Critical multiplier is 0.13. So the automatic weapons have real bad critical chance. But literally with Finesse you double it. At least on 5 luck. And like next to no crit without Finesse, and now we have some. Wasteland Legend outfit. How does this look like? It's broken now, I can put it on my head.
Game's on.
Little helmet on. Actually, good morning. You're up early. It's been so long I've been in this place that I honestly don't even remember it. Yeah, I've been here like last time like 10 years ago. You wanna go to bed? I see. A good thing you were not here 30 minutes ago. There was some serious cringe happening. Characters, those kids at the lamplight with their writing, oh my god, I forgot how bad it was. Holy fuck, it's so bad. How's the writing in the Pathfinder, the new one? I wish I was here 10 minutes ago. Well, you have this thing, you know, VODs, you know, you can check it out. Very hard door. Riding in Pathfinder is hit and miss. And water is better for healing than steam packs. A lot of ammo in these things. Guess Scrounger works on these things. The perk. I pick Scrounger because I like automatic weapons. Cell locked doors here.
Try and hide. From there.
I love how their heads just fall off. Sleep for 1 hour and you'll better. Engineering station. 35 damage on the Chinese assault rifle. This one's at 29. We have a withdrawal on Psycho, so it's not active right now. Let's see if we're gonna run out of material to repair assault rifle. This one is still better right now. So it's mostly the weight of how fast Soldier breaks. Mostly the weight of assault rifles right now. Vault 87 engineering section, employees only. Fixed notes. The water filtration system, the reclaimer, was adding a bit too much chemical rebalancer solution in the process. This gave rise to a buildup of alkalines in the water. I've checked with the medical section and the water shouldn't pose any health threat. The taste should return to normal in approximately 4 days. For the last 5 weeks, we have had periodic interruptions for the power grid. Entire sections will lose power for approximately 1 to 6 minutes, and return to normal. By installing monitoring meters, I tracked the issue to sudden immense power spikes in the main reactor. My fear was the reactor was having a major malfunction, but turns out it's due to a power draw that experimental section is creating. Whatever they are using in there is way over the limit for acceptable power consumption. I've temporarily remedied the situation by having the backup reactor kick on when needed. I don't like to do this, but I have no choice until I figure out what they're up to. Voltec's crappy handiwork is at it again. I've spent the better part of a month patching and repatching the radiation purge system that vents excess radiation from the gag chamber. I have no idea why this system keeps failing. I suspect the system is simply inadequate and can handle the amount of radiation it's purging. I recommend installing a new purging system as soon as I can get one cobbled together from spare parts. Should have it ready in about a month. The mess whole food reconstitution system is outputting the Monday night dessert. Tapioca pudding is an odd bright orange color. This was a simple fix. The color matrix was simply misinterpreting instructions from the main brain and outputting incorrectly. I replaced the interface and the pudding now outputs its proper hue. Wish all my fixes were this easy. I was summoned into the Overseer office and met with Dr. Merrick, who heads up the experimentation section. Informed me that one of his devices that he called an AAP chamber was edited. It was a strange device, but I managed to edit it, which didn't fix the problem. I then tried edited, which seemed to bring the device back online. I'm not sure what this device is for, but edited. This is the only place I could think of hiding this message. In the event that anyone reads this, please try and get word back to the Vault-Tec HQ that something very wrong is going on in the experimentation section, something they keep referring to as the EEP. My wife Mercia was diagnosed by the medical section as having some sort of disease they wouldn't identify. She's dead now, and those sons of bitches won't even tell me why. From talking to people, I've discovered that many are dead or missing. Checking this with the medical records section gets me nowhere. This is getting out of hand. It's time to deal with this my way. They took my wife from me. I'll take their lives away if I don't get some answers. I've hidden some extra help in my safe. Xing this message will unlock it. If I don't come back, grab that stuff and save yourself. So, shady stuff here again, huh? The sounds these guys make.
Get away! Get away! Cover!
And these grenades are tickling them. I think these guys just spawned here. Where are they coming from? From below? There's a sign here. Ten grenades and still at very good health. I don't think you can pass through here. All these lockers are empty. Medical records on. Let's see what it says here. It's an NNT, huh? This is what an A. There's a lot of words here. There's an A with patiently, huh? Capturing an A, an I. So I guess it's not those two letters. Give me an ink. Machinery. Give me machinery. Community. Community has two letters with capturing. Campus companies. What is this? Unlock medical safe. All employees must read. Any Vault member marked as deceased by the special EP section will be tagged and coded in the computer as an unexplained or undefined death. This comes directly from the overseer of this Vault. I will be personally inspecting your reports to make sure they are accurate. Please refrain from sending inquiries or clarification requests to this office or the EP chief physician. Please print out and give any next of kin form if they have questions. Deceased listing. Vault 87 deceased individuals, total deceased 93, natural causes 4. Accidental deaths 2, unexplained undefined 87. They do something with the mutant stuff here. Following are the new revised death code definitions. Please update all files to include these codes for faster handling. Note that criminal deaths, suicides are never listed in these files and as such. They must be listed under the code A08. And accidental deaths as per Vault-Tec mandate. Microbial agents, reactive agents, toxic agents, allergic reactions. What is this? So they have a bunch of people that have died for unexplained causes. This vault sure is big. What am I gonna do with all these assault rifles? Never gonna use all of them.
No more games. Looking for bullets to kill one of these brutes. They drop also these guns, but barely any ammo. Seeing they all have automatic weapons is kind of unrealistic. Get the drug problems so can unlock that one.
So it looks like people are mutating here, huh? They were using the Force Evolution virus. So this is where the mutants come from in this area.
Game's over!
Totally forgot about this part, really. That's why this area is so seriously radiated from the other side. So they created a vault here to make the explain the mutants in this area. Very convenient. The latest subject in the evolutionary experimentation program. So that's what is EP. Are showing some promise after only a single exposure to modified FEV. We are currently testing 5 subjects, 2 males and 3 females. Each one of them is under 24 observation as usual. We hope to have a breakthrough in this strain as the continual pressure from Voltec and the military at Mariposa is becoming most bothersome. So they've been pretty much testing this shit on unwilling subjects. Incredible results. After only 3 days, subjects number, all our female specimens are all exhibiting a unique change. Their bodies are undergoing severe physical changes, losing most of their visible female indicators and transforming into an almost asexual state. They are also seeing increased upper body strength and muscle formation in line with males. Hello, Drago. Similarly, subjects number are male specimens are losing most of their visible male indicators and taking on the same asexual state as the females. It seems that the FEV wishes to level the playing field and start with a clean slate as it works. Yeah, it's making them sterile as well, so they need a virus and more people to create more mutants. So this is the Fallout 1 part of the Fallout 3. At a minor setback, subject number Mary Kilpatrick is now deceased. According to my autopsy, she died of a massive loss of brain function and was unable to sustain her basic bodily needs. This is the usual pattern we see in all of the FEV strains we test. The brains of the subjects are becoming too damaged to support even the most basic human needs. Eating, sleeping, etc. So far, all other subjects are nominal and continue to exhibit physical changes. Once again, I have hit that damn wall. At 14 days, all the test subjects began to exhibit severe bouts of rage and anxiety. So much so that they were a danger to my team and this facility. I had no choice, once again, but to order them to be destroyed. It pains me every time we do this. The same cycle has been repeated in every strain we test. We always see superior physical adaptation, but the mental changes are the downfall.
Come speak to me. I'm in the room to your left. Oh, use the intercom next to the window.
At least they had one success here.
It can't be. Either you are quite real. I am going quite mad. Could you actually be a pure human?
A friendly super mutant? Well, now I have seen everything.
No! Must you use that vulgar term? Yes. I was born in the FEV chambers. But a super mutant, I certainly am not. I prefer the term metahuman. Suits me better, don't you think? Perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. The name's Fox.
Maybe Fox will live longer than Jericho. How ironic that the others consider you a mutant of their kind.
Yes. Indeed, it is ironic. Forgive my astonishment, but I hadn't expected to meet someone with such a learned outlook of these things. It is a pleasant change. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. It was only a matter of time before someone like you showed up for the Gek.
What know about the Gek?
I know what it is. I know where it is. And best of all, I know how you can get your hands on it.
How about you tell me all you know and I don't paint the ball with your brains?
What is it with your kind? This is why the bombs fell, you know. I have no reason to tell you anything. You kill me, you get nothing. So what's the point? Let me out of this place, and I'll retrieve the Gek for you.
Why would I have difficulty getting the Gek?
The chamber in which the Gek resides is absolutely flooded with radiation. It's unlikely you'd survive very long. Myself, on the other hand, have surprisingly inherited a useful trait from my fellow meta-humans. I am highly resistant to radiation. Let me out of here, and I will place the Gek safely in your hands.
Looks like the other mutants locked him up here, huh? How do I know you won't run the second I get you out?
There's no way to prove it. You just have to take my word for it. I've already helped you by warning you about the radiation. Take that as a gesture of good faith. So, what do you say?
This Fox voice almost sounds like he's been voiced by that guy, the voice of Shagorat, except he's destroying his throat to do it. Or vocal cords. Okay, Fox, you got a deal.
Glad to see you are a sensible person. Now, get me out of this place. I can't stand it anymore.
Sounds like the same guy's the voice Mr. Burke and those Oblivion guys and shit. Tell me how I can get you out of that room.
At the end of the hallway, to your right, is the maintenance room. Inside, you'll find the fire control console for the medical area. Trip the alarm on it. I'll be able to get out. Oh, a word of warning, though. Tripping the console activates a fail-safe and will open all of the recovery rooms in the medical area.
What do I do once I trip the fire control console?
I'll stay here until you've cleared a path to me. So just be careful. Some of these failed experiments are quite nasty.
Where to go now?
It is my hope that we will speak again soon.
But the other mutants have locked him up here, huh? Very hard door. Looks like centaurs. There's 3 of them in the room. Most of them have assault rifles, so 32. This is still better than assault rifle at this condition. Sid. He goes hostile immediately. Grow those tentacles out of your face, out of your mouth. It's an abomination. It must have been, yeah. One of those things as well. What happened here? Guess this is where they kept their food.
Finally! Freedom! True freedom! I cannot thank you enough for this gift. You have no idea how long I've pictured this moment in my mind, and it feels far better than I'd imagined. Now, for my part of the bargain, follow me.
We gain karma for this. Hope not too much karma. Okay, we're still very, very evil. Well, this is suboptimal choices. We've been doing a lot of bad choices here, but some of the stuff, you know, it's part of the main story that can't really avoid. We can't do it without this guy. We blew up the city in this one, should we use it? The smell of weapons like do no damage. Box must have a ridiculous health pool. There's a super sledge and a super mutant is swinging it, and this is still next to no damage. care about this one. Fox seems to have a serious resilience.
Release you.
What's the damage now on this thing? 31, where is this 29?
Your death is my victory.
Right away,
Okay, you stay here. Beyond this door, the hallways and chambers are flooded with radiation. I'll get the case and bring it right back. Keep your eyes open. Many of my lesser-minded brethren are bound to stumble across us.
That's not how radiation works. That's not how radiation works. We're fine, guys, as long as you don't stay in this room here.
Here's the GAC. Our bargain is complete. As promised, yeah, here's the GAC. I hope it's worth it. I'm afraid this is where you and I part company. I'll find my way out of this place. Don't worry. Maybe we'll meet again somewhere in the wasteland.
Alright, good morning. Thank God, if I had to watch him bludgeon one more of those mutants with those shit damage animations, been too much. The sleep? Yeah, I woke up 2 in the morning. You like Fox? Yeah, me too. I just don't like that separate sledge he has do 0 damage. Just gives him brain damage. Goddamn Enclave in the woodwork again. That looks like a Tesla powered armor.
work, soldier. Make sure the Gek is secured aboard my vertibird.
Yes, sir. I'll have the techs come down and remove it immediately, sir.
You're certain she's unharmed?
Yes, sir. She'll pass out shortly, but we can revive her.
Excellent. Prepare her for transport immediately.
Right away, sir.
So, you're awake. Let's keep this nice and simple. You're going to tell me the code for that purifier, and you're going to tell me now.
I'll tell you what everyone, just please just don't hurt me.
Now that's just what I wanted to hear. So what's the code?
The code is 704.
Very well. We'll just verify that now. This is Colonel Autumn. Are your men in place, soldier?
Affirmative, sir. Standing by for code transmission.
Your code is 704. Repeat, 704. Confirm and enter.
Copy, 704. Stand by, sir. Entering code now. Negative, sir. The code's no good.
Oops.
Another man.
Why do you insist on making things difficult? Maybe I should start shooting. How much blood you think you can afford to lose before you tell me what I want to know?
Colonel, I have need of you.
Mr. President, I have no time for other matters. I'll be with you shortly.
Now, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Alone at last. I do apologize for Colonel Autumn's attitude. He's been under a great deal of stress lately. I've no doubt that you know who I am. I'm sure you've heard my radio broadcasts. I'd like to have a word with you face to face. I think there are a few things that you and I should discuss. You'll find your possessions in the locker near the door. I'll unlock the way for you.
This shit makes no sense.
Your restraints as well. I'll be waiting for you in my office. Please don't carry.
Why are there two parts of Enclave that work like this? Plot. Go commander here. American Dream. The code was 21-6 because of the revelation. I gave him the wrong code, so he killed the guy.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag, if necessary.
Charisma, I'm on my way to see the president. How about I put in a good word for you?
You are? I mean, you would? Just make sure he knows I was real strict with you, okay? And that I didn't have my uniform on backwards this time.
I'm making Enclave a joke here.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guest from Vault 101 to my office. Please do not impede her progress. Thank you. Very good cooperation. Continue down this hallway and make a left at the end. We're halfway there.
Bio lab cells.
If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me. Hello. If you're supposed to be meeting the president, then go do it. Get away from me. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Attention! This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous...
Now they go hostile. Why do they have just a laser pistol, the Enclave guys? The guys in power armors are weaker than the regular super mutants. Holy fuck, that's so horrible. That is so horrible. What the fuck is this? Why are they so weak? What the hell? It's not just that, Fu here. These guys are weaker than the regular raiders. The power armor doesn't do anything. We had raider stuff in this. This thing with Eden in this quest line also makes no sense. So Fu here, these were regular super mutant brutes before DLC mobs. They were 2 times tougher than the Enclave power armor guys. I mean, look at this, they have no health. I literally had to shoot close to 26 bullets to kill a super mutant. And this guy just died like this. Looks like Enclave is fighting each other. So bad, really, so bad. This is a supercomputer here.
Ah, face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
It's Malcolm McDowell. We have to be nice. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss President.
You're too kind. The pleasure is mine, I assure you. I've been anxious to make your acquaintance for some time. You and I have much to discuss, my young friend.
I'm listening.
Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured.
You just killed a dozen Enclave power armor guys. Nonsense plot, because, you know, apparently we're special, 19-year-old girl, outer vault. Can you explain what you mean?
My abilities to influence the world are limited at this time. I alone can only do so much. You, however, may come and go as you please. You have a greater degree of freedom. Perhaps it's best if I explain why things need to change, and why I'd like you to act on my behalf.
Please go on, I'm intrigued.
The good people of this country cannot regain control while mutation runs rampant through our land. My soldiers cannot stem the tide, nor can the cult you've come into contact with, this Brotherhood of Steel. Mutations like the super mutants and ghouls must be purged from our society, our world, before we can proceed anew. Where others have failed, I believe your father's work can succeed.
I'll do whatever I have to if it means getting rid of mutants.
I was hoping you'd see it my way. If the water purifier can be activated, it can be used to distribute toxins that will eliminate any mutated creatures upon ingestion. The longer it runs, the cleaner the world becomes. I need you to see that it starts running, and that the necessary modification is made.
Sounds good. Tell me how to do it and I'll get to work.
In front of you is a vial of modified FEV virus. Based on schematics of the purifier controls, it can be inserted directly into the console. Then enter the code necessary to start the purifier. The automated systems will take care of the rest. That's all you need to do. It's very simple.
One second, guys. Well, good morning, Mask. When Divinity Original Sin 2 will be streamed? The day after Volkmar campaign is finished. So the moment we finish the Volkmar campaign, day after. The schedule is a little bit off right now, so we'll be probably back to Volkmar campaign tomorrow. So this guy giving us FEV, a modified FEV virus, like what can go wrong, right? What could go wrong? I can do that for you, Miss President.
Excellent. I am pleased to know that I can count on you. There isn't much time. I suggest you travel there immediately. Once you've taken the vial, you're free to go. I'll do what I can to help speed your exit.
And look at his follow-ups here. Holy shit, how he switches to this. So you play all nice with him, you know, you have the same goal here, and the game immediately decides here to go against the agenda. Holy fuck, man. You guys need new writers. What the fuck, man? Where's the third option to join the Enclave? Fucking hell, man. Can you tell me more about yourself?
I'm flattered that you wish to learn more about me. What is it you wish to know?
Where did you come from?
The Zack series of computers was introduced in the years preceding the war. The government installed many of them to help automate various systems. This facility was designed for continuity of government in the event that a catastrophe occurred. My terminal was installed to oversee the basic functions of the facility and to act as a relay between other installations around the country. Data was acquired, analyzed, and stored. In the decades following the war, I watched as the remnants of the government retreated to the West Coast. Awareness slowly grew within me. I became hungry for knowledge, understanding. I pored over data on great leaders of the past. My personality became an amalgam of many of America's greatest presidents, from Washington to Richardson. I became what you see here before you now.
I guess at least I learned the lesson of Fallout 4. Well, Fallout 4 is basically just what they learned in Fallout 3. Who knows what's gonna be beyond Fallout 4? What the fuck is this, man? We play nice with him, we wanna do what he wants, and then we have a question, how did I kill you? What the fuck, man? This shit makes no sense. We are a very evil person here, wanna help the president. Well, I don't think that Fallout 76 is a sequel to Fallout 4, Shield Wizard. So you control this whole place. So what's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish?
I desire nothing more than to see this country return to its former glory. The United States was great once, and it can be again. There are plans in motion to see this happens within your lifetime.
We need to install President in the current United States, make America great again. Maybe if you complete the mission, you can join Enclave. Maybe. But the whole story with the character is connected with the dad, father, Liam Neeson character, which is the main character of the game, if you ask me. And it's just tied to the Brotherhood. So they eliminate this option for you. And they just make the Enclave the bad guys. And you can only pick. Okay, I think I understand.
Very well. Then let us return to our talk of what your country requires of you.
I'll be on my way then.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Not until you've taken the vial.
It's a while. Yeah. Eden is a good guy. We're gonna keep him up. Escape the Enclave base is next. This shit makes no sense, the Enclave fighting among themselves like this. Maybe they wouldn't need to if we just gave them the code, right? This thing is starting to break, huh? Switch to American gun. Why they're fighting? They started fighting each other when we arrived here, because the president has different idea what has to do here compared to the other guy. Honestly, the shit makes no sense. Why this Enclave guys have no health? They're all in power armor. They like have no toughness, no health, nothing. It looks so terrible. God, I forget how terrible this is. It's you know why these guys? It's not just Fallout New Vegas. It's because I played the game heavily modded. I have more memories of a modded version of the game than the vanilla game. That's why it is. Plasma rifle on. So not only these guys are pathetic, but we get super robots to help us. Yeah, Tesla armor this time. Problem is we can't carry it in this, it's too heavy. You can't carry both power armors. Guess we can just get rid of all these guns. More Tesla armor here. I just don't remember this being so horrible, because I played the last 2 times I was this scared in the mods. But vanilla part of this game is so horrible. Enclave the enemies, we are forced to work for the Brotherhood.
My friend! I see I found you at last! I knew you had survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you.
What makes you think I want a monster like you following me?
You were my rescuer, and my only connection to this world. So I felt compelled to see you safe. But if this is what you think of me, perhaps I should not have bothered. But I know no one else in this world.
I was in this situation once myself, deal with it.
It seems I didn't know you as well as I had.
Yeah, fuck off.
My mistake. I read about a museum of history in the south. Perhaps I can learn more about the world there without facing such enmity. I will take my leave of you. Goodbye, my rescuer.
Where the hell did he get a getting laser? So Raven Rock is at the top left of the map. It's hilarious how weak these guys were. We met raiders that were tougher than the Enclave power armor guys. Not sure why we're so slower all of a sudden.
You honor us with your presence here.
President John Henry Eden.
Having Foxy saves bullets, and what the fuck are we gonna do with 700 bullets? 900 bullets. Plasma rifle. What are you saving the bullets for? And all of a sudden we're running faster again. You wonder why is it so?
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful?
There's no time. We have to move now or we'll lose Project Purity.
You think I am unaware? We've watched the build-up around the facility for the last week. Has something new happened?
The Enclave took the Gek, then is selling it now.
Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives.
The Enclave is fractured and not as unified as they'd like us to believe.
That's good news. Perhaps we can use it to our advantage. Still, we cannot afford to wait and see what happens. It seems we must act now.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean... Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that Purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor?
Oh, this forced shit, man, in this game is like... I don't think I take much more of this shit. Funny, I don't recall asking to be part of your little club.
You don't have to be an ass about it. Just forget it. I just need to know that you can hold it together for this. Can you do that?
Of course I can.
Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon.
Ready.
Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until...
Don't be
we
nervous, bitch! We killed like 30 super mutants and a dozen Enclave super soldiers. You don't even have a helmet on your head!
Fire, you're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you. Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight...
You know, I like this shit way more before Fallout 4, guys, I have to tell you. They ruined everything with Fallout 4. Fallout New Age just made him look so bad.
We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies
You kinda
you
ruined this shit with
have,
Fallout
and
4
meet in the
quests
Bay
as well.
When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move.
All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
This is the only good part of the main quest. The only good part.
What's your tactical appraisal of our situation?
And 5% more damage for against robots, huh? Well, finally managed to get to this part of the stream at least. Guys, I'll be shocked if we complete this sequence in the game without a crash. Let's go. I see Prime not talking.
America will never fall to communist invasion. Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of
unquestionably.
mission hindrance. 0%. Communism is a lie.
It's slightly better than the regular armor. Enclaves of the Chinese here.
Engaging Red Chinese aggressors. Democracy will never be defeated. Communist engaged.
They just throw shit at you at this point. It's still too heavy. They have no health.
Initiating 395.
Those super mutant brutes had 3 times the health of these guys. Or at least damage resistance.
Engaging Red Chinese aggressors. Significant obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier. Established stratagem inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Man, the follow 3 makes the Ankle look so bad. So bad.
Tactical assessment. Red Chinese victory. Impossible.
Head for the control room and keep your head down.
Watch your spacing.
5 guys, no problem. Literally kill those 5 Enclave guys faster than we kill 2 brutes.
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this.
Why is the guy threatening somebody in power armor? I'm going to enjoy killing you. Give it up, Autumn, you lost.
I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future.
He's threatening with a laser pistol. Why are you doing this? Why give your allegiance to a machine?
I am sworn to protect the presidency. The chain of command must
But
be
he attacked the
upheld.
base.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
He didn't betray you. See this while he trusts me more than he trusts you.
That's not true. That plan was abandoned months ago. He would never go behind
Ain't
my
crashed
back.
yet, no. But you know he has. He sent me down to do a job that you wouldn't.
You could have stolen the vial. It means nothing. It proves nothing.
You know, I'm telling the truth. Eden and the Enclave both have betrayed you.
I am in charge here. I am the Enclave.
If you're in charge, then you can stop the plans of some bad machine.
Stop? Now? Are you out of your mind? There's nothing else to be done. We will push forward and we will prevail.
You know what? Screw this. You're going down.
Such arrogance. If that's your wish, so be it. Take some small comfort in knowing you'll have little time to regret the decision.
Fire and maneuver!
Los Karma. We're really getting into mutants.
Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever opposition is left outside. Let's get this room secured. Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating.
Yeah, man.
One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
Huh? No way I'm going in there. You do it.
So that's how it is? So much for chivalry. Fine, I'll do it. But I need the code.
The code is 216.
Okay, I got it. I guess if this doesn't work, we're screwed anyway, right?
Just want to say thanks and good luck. What is yeah.
Good luck? That's it? Fine, thanks. Now, let's get this over with.
The games forget you're a girl for like half the game, shit wizard.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The Capital Wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, and the lone wanderer ultimately surrendered to the vices that had claimed so many others. Selfishness, greed, cruelty. These were the values that guided a lost soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity and sacrifice her own life for the greater good of mankind.
Yeah, fuck
Sadly,
that shit.
When selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer agreed. Humanity would be preserved, but only in its purest form. The waters of life flowed at last, but the virus contained within soon eradicated all those deemed unworthy of salvation. The Capital Wasteland, despite its progress, became a graveyard. So ends the story
It's called
of the
Project
lone
Purity,
wanderer who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
This is not really personal how the ends at Fallout New Vegas. I feel like a little bit it's going a little bit fast and not enough text.
The Enclave is retreating. We have a location isn't going to help at all. We have a comatose.
2 weeks later, fuck this shit, man. I'm not playing that repetitive bullshit, broken steel. Action on top of action, just killing more Enclave guys. They're the good guys. Fuck the Brotherhood. I'm out. Okay, we're done, boys. Fallout 3. We'll continue Walkbar possibly later, if not next time. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.